My name is Tesi Rusagara, and I'm the Managing Director of Kigali Innovation City. Kigali Innovation City is a flagship Government of Rwanda program to build a technology park here in Rwanda to accelerate the tech and innovation ecosystem and position Rwanda as a pan-African innovation hub. KIC is anchored by 4 universities that are developing world-class pan-African talent here in Rwanda. These 4 universities are Carnegie Mellon University, Africa, the African Leadership University, the African Institute of Mathematical Sciences, and the University of Rwanda School of Biomedical Engineering. And we're looking for more universities to contribute to this talent pool. Today, I would like to build off the stories of our previous speakers on tech innovation and adoption in conservation, and touch on what it means to scale innovation here in Rwanda and on the continent. And lastly, welcome all of you to use Rwanda as a testbed for innovation. There are many forces at play in the African continent today. Climate change, economic growth, population growth, urbanization, and rapid advances of technology. These forces simultaneously create threats to our biodiversity, but also unlock more opportunities for our natural resources as a driver of economic growth. The journey to unlock these opportunities is complex and multidisciplinary. And unfortunately, there is no one path to being innovative in order to address this. We all wish it was that easy. However, there are several toolkits, and I would like to touch on 3 of them today. The first tool is mindset shift, to break through the organizational and industry silos that we all work in and connect with different actors, specifically our universities, the private sector, our entrepreneurs, funders, government, and most importantly, our communities. One of my favorite conservation stories here in Rwanda is how the country was able to transform poachers in the national parks to rangers. From threats, they became stewards of our environment. This didn't require a tech solution, it didn't require a tech tool, but a mindset shift that required us to connect with people who are outside our normal realm of operating. The second tool I'll touch on is the need to foster collaboration across these different actors that we're talking about. The African Leadership University, one of KIC's anchor universities, has both a dedicated undergrad program and an MBA in conservation to groom the next generation of African leaders in the field. One major feature of this program, of ALU in general, is a collaboration with industry partners that's built into the design and the delivery of the program. This needs to become the norm across the world and should also be scaled if we want to see mainstreaming of conservation and other global issues into our education systems and into our private sector. The last tool that I'll touch on is entrepreneurship. We need to provide a platform to catalyze and scale innovation. And there's no greater engine for that than entrepreneurship. In the last decade, we've seen an increase in the support infrastructure for startups. There are more hubs, more accelerators, more venture capital funding, and other support infrastructure that is required to really transform entrepreneurship on the continent. We need to see more of this support and more specialized support, specifically in critical areas like conservation. And so now more than ever, we need to do more to support entrepreneurship in conservation. There is also room for entrepreneurship within our own organizations. Entrepreneurship is not just for startups. Governments, nonprofits, and our traditional private sector can also be entrepreneurial in the way they operate and solve problems. But to achieve that, we need to have the right mindset, we need to be intentional, and we need to collaborate across different actors if we want to see lasting and scalable impact. Our vision at Kigali Innovation City is to bring universities, tech companies, startups, and other actors in one physical place, because proximity leads to familiarity, which leads to collaboration, which in turn creates opportunities for co-creation and innovation. So I encourage you all to join us on this journey. Come and innovate in Rwanda. We're eager to partner with you. Thank you.